Welcome back, everybody. I am going to walk you through creating your product listing in Seller Central. Before we go ahead and do that, we're going to need to gather together some information. Here's what we're going to need. We need our UPC code. We need to know the category and subcategory that we're going to list the item in. We need keywords. We need our images. We need a title, bullet points, the description, and the approximate shipping weight of the product. You can get this from your supplier. It may even be on the listing page, the page where you originally purchased it from. If not, message your supplier and ask. If you can't get it, you can simply guess it. It won't affect anything at all, but on your listing page, on your public page, the shipping weight does show. So if you are guessing, try and guess, fairly close. Okay, now how do you find out which category and subcategory to list your product in? The way to do that is to go to Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk or whichever Amazon marketplace that you are listing your product on. Type in what your product is in the search bar and make sure that you are searching all. So you don't want to search a specific department, specific category. You want to be searching under all. The results that come up, ignore any sponsored results at the top, or if there are any, like this for example, and ignore any sponsored results at the side over on the right. Look at the first few results to see which category they are in. So for the demonstration, I am going to list a head torch. What I can see straight away is that the highest ranking head torches are mainly listed in the sports and outdoors category. Sports and outdoors. This one here is listed in home improvement, and there are a few down the page that are also listed in home improvement. But since the majority of the highest ranking headlamps or head torches are under sports and outdoors, that's where I'm going to list mine. But I want to find out the subcategories as well, just to save me some time when I get to the listing page. So I'm going to open one up and just take a look at the subcategories. Sports and outdoors, outdoor recreation, camping and hiking, lights and lanterns, headlamps. Okay, so that makes sense. Right, this is what I'm going to look for when I'm listing this item. So I'll just take this information here and copy it onto a text file. Now for the UPC code, if you haven't got one yet, go back to the lecture on UPC codes and more. If you download the handout that goes with that lecture, if you don't already have it, that will tell you where to get your UPC code for $5. So we've taken care of the top three, the UPC code, the category and the subcategory. Now we need to get some keywords. If you remember in the lecture where we looked at creating a title for a listing, the second part of that lecture, so part 2, discussed keywords, and we compiled a small list of keywords to use in order to create our title. But now we want some more keywords, so we want some additional keywords as well. And we want to make sure that we're getting the most important keywords from Amazon as well. If you still have your list from earlier, fine. If not, go back to Amazon and get your list again. Remember how we did this? We just typed in. I was searching for head torch originally, but what I've realized here on Amazon.com is that they are known as headlamps, not head torches. So I'm searching for headlamp and I've got these keywords coming up here. So I'm going to add these to a text file. Next, going over to keywordtool.io. And I have 186 unique keywords. just going to click copy all, paste them onto a notepad. The top ones here are pretty much the same as the first few that I got from Amazon there just a moment ago. I'm going to go through this list and I'm going to delete anything that doesn't apply to my product. Okay, so that's taken me a couple of minutes to do that. I'm left with a shorter list with the most popular search terms and keywords at the top. And as we go down the list, the keywords are less and less important. So not as many people searching for the keywords further down the list, because this list here is in order. And when you are searching for keywords on Amazon, the way we just looked at, they are in order as well of popularity. So I know that my list is in order of popularity, which is fine, which means that if I'm not able to use all of these keywords, I know that I will start at the top and use as many as I can going down the list. Okay, so we've taken care of UPC code, the category, the subcategory, the keywords. We've also looked at how to get your approximate shipping weight of your product, or to guess it if you are not able to get it. So now is the time to get your images together and to create your title, your bullet points, and your description. You can do these three things, title, bullet points, and description, as you go along while you're creating your listing. But if this is something that's going to take you a little while because it's the first time you're doing it, then I recommend that you do this on a text file before you start. Okay, let's go over to Seller Central and start adding our first product listing.